Taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. Today's starting pitcher, George Kirby. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
All right, ready to get underway. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, George Springer. That's off the inside corner, and we're underway here in Game 4. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 2. And another ball. And that is out of play. The 3-1 is on the way. In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, corrals it, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And a foul ball. In the air, right side of the infield. Raleigh under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Here's a 1-1. Hey! Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Way high.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. And that one hammered. That's back. And forget it. Vladdy blasts one out the opposite way. His second homer of this series, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in Game 4 of the ALCS. And a big swing and a miss.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the solo shot for Toronto. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena. Upstairs.
Ball one, no strike.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one to first. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And that drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And the postseason success continues for him. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed. Raleigh at first, 1 gone. Foul ball there. And here it comes. Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1. Out. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mariners nothing. Fourth game of the ALCS. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Kirk getting the start at catcher, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Kirby back to work.
Inside,
the atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That is it. The center fielder, number 5, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
One down, base is empty. Clips the corner. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Kirby. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. Lifted in the air, out to left. Canzone makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And that one pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. Move to first. Barker dives back in safely. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. That is upstairs for ball one. Just missed.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he establishes that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, and the count's full.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
There's a swing and a drive. Varsho moving back for it. Way back there and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 2-1.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And ball one.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And that's downstairs and outside. And now it's filled up. And there's ball 4.
Nope. Ball 4.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches. And somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on the shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. Clement to second, and that's all they'll get.
Well, I really like this right here. He knocked the ball down on that dive and then was able to pick it up, get it to second base, cut that lead runner off, and that's keeping a guy out of scoring position.
Dominic Canzone now at the plate. And that one in the air center field. Varsho pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Victor Robles.
Here's Victor Robles. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. And another ball. That one missed. J.P. Crawford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's the strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. First pitch misses.
He can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him. They limit the damage here.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Seattle, new inning getting started, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that's in there at the knees. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. First time up was a pop out. That one is absolutely belted. Robles going back, and that one's gone. He'll touch them all. It's 3-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
1 out. Runner at second. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Swinging a foul straight back.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
One out and a runner at second here in game 4 of the ALCS. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. He popped out his first time. On the ground to the left. Tosses across the first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
The designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And down on strikes. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Raleigh stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And the 1-0. And that one fouled off. This one in the air right field. Santander under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two out, space is empty. And a foul ball. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Ball 2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
In the air, right side. And it stays fair. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered here in this one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Inside. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. This one chopped up the middle. Springer handles, throws to first, and that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings in the books here in game 4. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Dalton Varsho. That one ripped. Rodriguez drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Hard hit to third. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Fly to left his first time. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays as the lead remains 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2.
That one just misses. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio
Suarez up to the plate now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
Ball 2.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. And that is a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners 1. Fourth game of the ALCS. Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Kirby back to work. Jimenez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Suarez makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the second baseman, George Springer. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
On the ground, right side. Finds his way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Ryan Wu appears to be getting loose. Spire also getting ready. Move to first, and Springer's in there safely. And that's too high.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Springer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch, not close, up high.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 left for Toronto, but they still lead it 3-1. Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning. And now for Seattle, Victor Robles. Ball 1 there.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And the leadoff man set down, and they're half of the fifth.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2 now.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Gosh, here it is, headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Rosarena stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the ALCS. And another ball.
No strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I got 3-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Pitching
the Mariners.
change here, Ryan Wu.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Kirk in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Luke Jackson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. One down, base is empty. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Robles on his way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners 1. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. High fly ball out towards left field. Lucas going back on this one. It bangs off the wall. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. That one found hard the other way.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fought off foul. with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside, and that is ball 1. Next offering misses down and away.
You got a full count.
Jorge Polanco in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's it for Shane Bieber, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. A switch hitter batting right.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Josh Naylor in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's to third. Whips it across. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Next pitch misses way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2. And the batter now Dominic Canzone.
Dominic Canzone.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Gonna count 1-2. That one way inside. In the air, right field. Santander in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Caleb Ferguson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Addison Barger. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And 1 out now. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now here is Ernie Clement. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. Blue Jays down a run. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
So 2 down now, and here is Andres Jimenez. Fouled off left side.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Holding on to a 1-run lead late here in game 4. That one hammered but pulled foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out to short, Crawford. Now the throw to first on the run, and it beats him. What a play. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail it here, 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
For the Mariners, the right fielder, Victor Robles.
Ball one, no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Braden Fisher up and loosening in the pen. Right through there for a strike. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now, J.P. Crawford, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, called strike. Pickoff move to first. Robles dives back in. Swing and a foul out of play. Robles gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one just misses, and now it's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Stays alive. To first, might be 2. To Jimenez. To Guerrero, and they turn 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So now here's the DH, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Right side, Santander. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Blue Jays 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Emerson Hancock.
Now
these are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Springer up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Spire getting loose as well. There's your strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get
out. And it hit him. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, Miles Straw.
Miles.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., known for his late inning heroics. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count.
Throw to first. Straw back on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Here goes the runner. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And Guerrero is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In there at the knees, and that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
63.
8th. Braden Fisher.
Braden Fisher.
Well, 1-run game. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy with light tower power. Fisher measures 6 feet 4 inches, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. And that is out of play. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball there. Oh, 2 now. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, bangs off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. Golden opportunity right here. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is down low, and it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game,
Number 12.
they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
And Naylor swings through that one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in the spot where they really needed one.
Yeah, the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one inside, 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. So they're all loaded up. And there's a ball.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases loaded with one away. And now for Seattle, Dominic Panzone. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Santander moving back for it. Gone! Grand slam! And they add to the lead. It's 9-3.
So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Braden Fisher is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Yariel Rodriguez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. It seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And up next for Seattle, Victor Robles. And it's fouled away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 10-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the ditch. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 1 out, nobody on. J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Top of the zone for a called strike. The big 6th spot already on the board this inning here in game 4 of the ALCS. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Good job to fight that one off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And that's a two-bagger.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Back to the top of the order now. Randy Arozarena digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball. Man at second.
Nope, outside.
Toronto's bullpen with some action. Number 68 preparing to come on if needed. Savage getting cranked up as well. Keeps the at-bat going with a and it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Crawford over at second, one down. And it's even up. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Strike 2. Good eye in that spot. The 2-2 on the way. That one missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. We go to the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Hancock back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Luke Jackson up and throwing. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. In the air, right field. Robles on the move. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Barger in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
That's ball 2.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. And the Seattle Mariners are moving on. They are champions of the American League and headed to the World Series. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, George Kirby.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
All right, ready to go here.
Leading
Here's
off
George
tonight
Springer.
for Toronto, the second baseman, George Springer.
And that's downstairs. And that's how game 4 gets underway. And that drops in for a strike. The 1-1. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Missing inside, and it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now Nathan Lucas. First pitch misses. That's a little bit low. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. 1 out, base is empty. Just misses with that one. That's out to center field. Rodriguez makes the grab for the 2nd out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays.
That is third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Strike 2. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Shane Bieber. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now is the Mariners DH, Randy Arozarena.
Nope, that's a ball.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. First pitch just misses. Arozarena on the move. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tips the zone, and the count now even up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Man at second. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Batting fourth.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup.
Blanco.
Jorge Polanco will hit next.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 outs and a runner at third here in game 4 of the ALCS. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
The other way. He's got it, and that's the third out. 1 left for Seattle, scoreless after 1. Fourth game of the ALCS. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First offering, and it just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Batting 6. The center fielder, number 5.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Varsho measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Raleigh gets under it. Makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 7. The designated hitter, Addison Barger.
2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Addison Barger. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two down, nobody on. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something.
Oh, that got him.
Right
he had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Andres.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it stays fair. Runner around third. He'll score. And it's an RBI single. And it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
First and second, 2 outs. And the batter is George Springer. Led off the game with a strikeout. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Clement on second. Jimenez on at first with 2 down. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And it's a ball and a strike. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. Clement rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 low.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Line drive, base hit right field. Coming around third is Jimenez. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, called strike. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-2. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High chopper to third, and that's foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Rusty Valentine. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
One down, base is empty. Ripped on a line. Brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
2 outs, base is empty. Dominic Canzone now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. And he swings through that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
And he chases that one. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail in this one 3-0. On to the third inning. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Kirby back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting. Catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Varsho stands in now and watches strike 1.
This is important. If he can go 1-2-3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
The line to kick the pitch. Inside, almost got him. That one fouled off. 2-2. Ground ball, Naylor. He'll do it himself, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Offense held in check there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the veteran outfielder, Victor Robles. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. In the air, left field. Lucas hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the lineup, Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. That's towards center. Varsho after it. Nabs it, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next pitch misses outside, and it's 2-0.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That one's in there, and now 3-1. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 4 of the ALCS. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom 4. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 2-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ripped to third. Clement over to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The M's trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Santander raging back towards the wall. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Up next for the Mariners, the second baseman,
Jorge Polanco, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And Polanco is out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still down 3-0. Fourth game of the ALCS. Stepping in, George Springer. Springer goes 6 feet 3 inches, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011.
0-1.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man aboard, Nathan Lucas. Next up for the Blue Jays, Kirby picks to first. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. 1 for 2.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And there's a foul ball. Springer leads off first with 1 away. And now the count is even. And that's
Ball
downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Anthony.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. George Kirby won't go any further, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back.
Now pitching for
Here's
the
a new
Mariners,
pitcher from the pen, Ryan
number
Wu.
22.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of
Whoa.
them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, 1 out. Anthony Santander will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
1 out. Runners at first and second. That just misses, and that is ball 1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting,
Alejandro Kirk now at the plate.
Kirk.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Luke Jackson getting loose out there. Spire also throwing. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. This one popped up. Crawford makes the grab, and that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back in Seattle, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Josh Naylor. And that's in the dirt.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Varsho puts it away. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The Mariners yet to pick up a hit here. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering way off the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the plate, Dominic Canzone. His first at bat was a strikeout. Just missed. Man at second. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.